Hey loves, welcome back. I know it's been a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. I feel great. I feel rejuvenated. I think that it's always a good idea to take some time out for you. Okay, I've done that. I'm recharged and I'm ready to go. So let's go ahead and jump into your reading. I'm going to start off with my tarot cards. Take what resonates, leave the rest. These are messages of love, light, and prosperity, as you may or may not know. Let's see. How you feeling right now? Get you some advice. Saw the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Some of you all could be very disciplined. I'm hearing disciplined when I think of the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. It's like a lot of structure, a lot of, I just heard sacrifice. Setting aside your emotions and doing what you believe is truly right or truly makes sense is a vibe that I'm getting. So it's going to take a lot of discipline. Not feeding into your desires, but focusing on your needs at this time. Now here's Seven of Wands. Page of Swords reverse. I feel that you could find yourself correcting people's actions towards you. If they are all talk, you're calling them out. If they are deceptive in any way, you're calling them out. It's like you are, I'm hearing, tired of pretending or tired of sugarcoating. So you're in this, as some would call your BITCH era, or your just this energy of not taking no nonsense. And I think that it is making you look as if you're guarded or a bit mean. I don't think you mean to be that way. I think that's just how it's coming across because people aren't used to you being so defensive right now or objective right now. King of Cups. I don't think that you're abusing your emotions or your emotional intellect. I don't think you're sleeping on it. I believe that you have mastered it. You've mastered your emotions with this King of Cups being here. You're very emotionally balanced to where you know when it's time for emotions and when it's time for logic. So it's like you're still who you are. You're still nurturing, caring. The cup is still there. You still have so much to offer, but you're not budging when it comes down to what's right or what's fair with something. If you were emotionally moved right now or even manipulated right now, I feel like you would basically just kind of just like say F everything, just go off. But I don't think that you're doing things that way. It seems that the Page of Swords being reversed is not to say that you're just going off on people. You're just calling out their behavior. You're calling out their behavior and you're not being insensitive about it, although people may perceive it that way. That's not what you're on. The King of Cups confirms that. You may have some who try to tell you like, oh, you different, and you ain't used to be like that, and I don't know this side of you. I seen something I ain't never seen. They may feel that way, but I feel that you're not coming from a space that is, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it makes sense. It makes sense for you to behave the way that you are behaving, the way that you're responding, the way that you're handling something. It makes sense. But someone wants you to be more emotional. Queen of Wands reverse. This is someone who is insecure about something. Five of Cups, Knight of Wands. Someone could feel like they're losing you. This could be anybody that you're dealing with, anybody, any capacity in your life. Someone is afraid that they're losing you. And they want you to be more impulsive. That Knight of Wands energy, hot and cold. Someone feels as if you are cool some days and hot others. Like they can't really get a read on you. Feel that you're more focused now. And they really don't know this side. Whatever you're showing and whatever you're embracing and embodying right now, someone doesn't recognize you. Like they don't recognize this side of you anymore. You see the Emperor there at the bottom of the deck? This is a very unmoved, sure, disciplined, structured side of you that they've never seen before. Aries energy. I feel this is you finding your power, you finding your strength. I also get this energy of like tests with the page energy coming out. It's like it always reminds me of some type of test. Even the Seven of Wands, it's like going against the grain. But you could just be trying to see like how it works for you. Okay, if you put your foot down, if you stand up for yourself, if you call out, problems as they come, how does that work for you? And you're realizing that it's not costing you yourself. It's not costing you your love, your emotions. You're still capable and willing to empathize and be compassionate, but you're just not tolerating any nonsense at this time. There's nothing wrong with that. So it's just like you're definitely on your throne right now. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you're on your throne. And you're unmoved. You know what I mean? It's like there's nothing anybody can say or do to get you to sway or change. Like you are standing on what you're doing right now. It feels good. Something about this feels good for you. Let's see what's going on in regards to finances, collective. The Empress reversed, the Ten of Swords reversed. In regards to finances, I feel that you're dealing with a corporation, a business, a company, whatever the case may be, that does not value your effort, your time, your hard work. It's like it's not valued in some capacity. But the Empress is there, so it makes me feel like they don't want to lose you, but at the same time, they don't appreciate you. So, like I said, take it as it applies. It could be a business partner. It could be a 9-to-5, whatever. Whatever this is, they don't value you or show you that they value you, but they know who they're dealing with. So they know that you're an asset, but they don't treat you as such. They want to keep using you, but they don't want to acknowledge you. The Emperor is still here at the bottom of the deck. You have now the Emperor and the Empress here. Okay, so I feel that more than it being about a divine connection and all that, it's like screaming to me that this is you on both aspects. You know how to play your cards. You know when it's time to be one way versus another way. I feel that you're very wise when it comes down to how to treat people accordingly. You know who you're dealing with when you're dealing with them and how to deal with them. You don't handle everybody the same way. It's like this is chess, not checkers. I think you have that type of mentality. You like think smart. So depending on who you're dealing with, you play it that way. And I feel that they see in you that you are basically a match. So you may not be in the position that they're in, but they do recognize that you could be. You have the skill, you have the potential, you have the ethic to be exactly where they are. And that's why they're trying to act like they don't see it. And they keep trying to treat you as if they don't value you, but they know that if they were to lose you, it would be a great loss. Two of Cups is there. So they're going to make sure to stay connected with you. Even if they're not necessarily treating you right, they still want to stay connected with you. You have the Lovers there. You are that choice. You are the chosen one. Whether they want to admit it or not, they know. They do know that you are the chosen one. There's nothing better. No one better than you. This is not to gas you. I hate that I even have to clarify that sometimes. I feel sometimes people asleep on themselves. You don't even need haters. You don't even need naysayers. These days, and maybe for always, people have been doubting themselves to where you don't need nobody else to doubt you. If you doubt yourself, I mean, that's equivalent to 1 million haters. You know, the impact. But I felt the need to say, like, just don't sleep on you. Let any and everybody else do that. But you, don't sleep on you. Don't sleep on you. And don't let nobody convince you to sleep on yourself. The Magician, Queen of Cups. You can have what you desire. I feel you could be someone who's very emotionally driven, and some may have tried to use that against you in the past with the Queen of Cups being here, but we have the King of Cups here too. So it doesn't mean that your emotions are a problem. It seems that you're in control of them. So that makes it your power. Don't sleep on your power. You can be easily adaptable. You may find that people are drawn to you. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you all their problems. It's almost as if you have a solution to everybody's problem. It's like you empathize. It's something to do with empathy and compassion that you possess heavily. And so people gravitate towards you because of that. That's a power that you have, and you're being advised to pay attention to that. Don't sleep on that. Overall advice. You have the 8 of Cups reversed There's some type of resistance or reluctance to change or walk away from something. Fear of change, fear of loss, avoiding some type of change. Change is inevitable, and you could either embrace it and be ahead of it, or you could try to avoid it and still be hit with it. I feel this is telling you that, change is coming. 8 energy always reminds me, no matter what 8 comes out, it reminds me of the 8 of Wands. And so it's like fast-paced movement coming in, rapid action. I feel that something is coming in, some change is happening, and it's just telling you to be ahead of it rather than behind it, okay? You have the 10 of Cups coming out reversed. Don't set yourself up for disappointment by refusing to change. Don't even look at it as a disappointment if it is happening, if it's having to change. Sometimes you will want something to stay the same because it makes you feel good, it makes you happy, it satisfies you. But this is to say that just because it's changing doesn't mean that it's going to be dissatisfactory. If you try to force it to stay the same, it's going to be dissatisfactory. So it's just a lose-lose. You have to embrace the change in order for you to see what's on the other side of that change. Okay, trying to force it not to change or avoid the change is going to leave you dissatisfied as well. So there's no win when it comes down to avoiding that change, okay? There's no way to get around it. So you might want to get ahead of it. Go through it. Go through it. Don't be afraid to go through things. I feel oftentimes people don't allow change or embrace change because they feel like, I don't want to go through this. I don't want to deal with this. Going through that, there's just so much beauty in that. You learn your strength. You learn your faith. You learn who's for you, who isn't, who sticks around, who leaves, whatever the case may be. There's so much to gain from going through it rather than just stopping and not wanting anything to happen. Feeling as if you're protecting yourself from failure, protecting yourself from disaster, when the whole time you have the power to go through whatever the change is. Go through it. Go through it so that you'll know what your true power is. Rather than being afraid, once you get through it, it's always something beautiful on the opposite side, is what I feel with this 10 of Cups coming out reversed. You're not going to be satisfied if you never allow or accept change. Bottom of the deck, you have the 2 of Pentacles. It's time for you to balance out your priorities. What's important to you, collective? What matters to you most? Okay? What makes you feel great? What makes you feel whole? What makes you feel true to self? It's time for you to stand on that. Don't be conflicted. The 2 of Pentacles always reminds me of trying to juggle between what works and what doesn't, the juggling energy, trying to decide what's best. Make a choice and stand firm on it. Don't budge. Don't bend. Make a choice. Make a decision. And really walk the life of that decision. What does it mean once you make that decision? You can't be 1 foot in and 1 foot out. You cannot have it both ways. You have to choose something. We saw the 2 of Cups, we saw the Lovers, now we see the 2 of Pentacles. You have to choose. What do you want to do? What type of person you want to be? How do you want to represent yourself? You have to choose. And once you choose, ride it. Ride that motherfucker as far as you can, as much as you can, as honest as you can, no matter what the consequences are. Make that choice and you stand on it, because I feel that's going to be beneficial to you heavily, not only when it comes down to your morale and your ethic and your code about yourself, but I also believe that it'll help you when it comes down to business ideas. When people realize that you are sure, confident, and assertive about something, it makes them more confident to want to work with you. It makes them want to give you what it is that you say that you need, because they believe that you're going to follow through. You have so much confidence in yourself that they have no choice but to believe in you too. So that's what I'm getting here. Don't waver. Don't go back and forth. Make your decision and stand on it. And be willing to face whatever comes with that. You got this. I love you. I hope it helps. And I'll see you next time.